Hi, I'm Zach, and this is Challenger Vedic Astrology and Tarot. Welcome to the channel. Alright, this is the August tarot reading for Gemini, Ascendant, Moon, and Sun signs. And if you like this video and want to see more great content like it, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out me and the channel. To be notified whenever I release a new video, be sure to hit the bell icon and select all. And if you'd like a Vedic Sidereal birth chart, a personal tarot reading, or an astrology consultation, links to those will be in the description box in the comments below. And if you'd like to donate to help support the channel, links to those will be in the description box as well. Alright, so Gemini, these are your Vedic Sidereal placements, not your Western Tropical. If you don't know your placements, you can get a birth chart from my website. There we go. Okay, but these, using your right placements, your Vedic Sidereal placements, is important because I use your Vedic Sidereal transits to confirm what we're seeing in your reading. Okay. But we're going to start things off with a Celtic cross with the tarot, and then we'll close things out with the Kipper Oracle spread, as you have cards already wanting to fly out. And then we'll close things off with the Kipper Oracle spread. Okay. And then I'm going to clarify everything. Alright. I'm going to lay out your cards and then we'll talk about it. So let's do it. Alright, Gemini. Overall energy, we have the Empress. So, this could be you. This could be someone else. Empress is who you value the most. But the Empress also represents growth. So, there's a lot growing here. In particular in the material world, from what I'm seeing in this reading. Which makes sense. Saturn is currently transiting in your 10th house. Now, it is retrograde to the 9th house, bringing the energy of the 10th into the 9th. Sure. But also, your 10th Lord is in the 1st house. So, status coming to you. Also, 9th house is luck. 10th Lord being in the 9th house. The energy of the 10th house, with Saturn being retrograde into the 9th, isn't necessarily bad. That shows luck and fortune and career, actually. But it does show loss in some other areas, like having to spend more money in your career, that kind of thing. Okay. But looks like we're probably hitting on the material world and relationships here. But for the heart of the matter, we have the Ace of Pentacles. There's a solid opportunity here. And once again, things are growing. Now, the challenge, Page of Pentacles. So the challenge is learning something. Challenge could be communication tied to the material world. This could even be a child. You're showing me Empress and now a page. So, could be a parent-child dynamic. Now, for your focus, the the 8 of Pentacles. There we go. So, you are focused on working towards something, building something. Now, in the past, we have the 5 of Swords. So, in the past, there was self-deception, manipulation, mind games, serious conflict there in the past. Could have been someone wanting to win at all costs as well. But I'm leaning the mind games, manipulation, conflict. Now, the reason I say that, your strength is the 7 of Swords. So, your strength is to deal with deception and betrayal. Maybe even to avoid something. That is your strength during this time, apparently. Okay. Now, the immediate future, justice. So, things being balanced, being fair, being right. Moving towards balance here. Looks good. The past, not so much, but the future looks a lot better. Now, the supportive energy, 3 of Pentacles. So, this could be working on things, has been good for you. This could also be friendship. Three of Pentacles can even be coworkers. Okay, but this is somehow supporting the reading. Now, the hidden energy, Queen of Pentacles. So, once again, things in the material world looking good. But this is also self-care. Now, it could be you are taking care of yourself, but it's not really a big focus. This could also be someone that you're not expecting. I don't know, it could be a visitor or something. You have cards wanting to fly out already. Now, hopes and fears, the Tower. Okay, hoping for something to suddenly happen, and fearing that that will suddenly happen. Whatever that is. Okay. Potential outcome, 6 of Wands. Victory. Victory, getting attention. Things going your way. Well, let's see. Why the Empress? Okay. Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 4 Cups. Alright. So, you're showing me a solid opportunity with an Empress. There was heartbreak, possibly due to rejection. Also, you could have been very disappointed. And there'd be a lot of pain. But there is a new opportunity. Now, if so, it's not an opportunity with a person from the past. That's not what I'm seeing here. But we do have Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Strong romantic soul connection here. Okay. Why is the Ace of Pentacles the heart of the matter? Okay. Judgment. 8 of Wands. Strength. So, this solid opportunity, you're showing me a transformative decision to move towards it. It requires a lot of strength, though. It's not easy. 2 of Swords, you may be overthinking it a little bit. Okay. Now, you're not showing me what this opportunity is, necessarily. Like I said, it's not with a past person. It's either tied to career, or it's tied to someone new. Why the Page of Pentacles? For the challenge. Six of Wands, Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles. Okay. So, a challenge is solid communication here. Especially when it comes to having a victory between you and another person. And an Empress. Okay. So, for some of you, this may be a love triangle situation. Moon is currently it's in Rohini and aspecting Anuradha. So, Rohini is a Nakshatra or constellation tied to affairs. Anuradha is tied to love triangles. Okay. Alright. Why the 8 of Pentacles in your focus? The World, 5 of Pentacles, the Tower. Okay. So, closing out a cycle of loss, and it's happening very suddenly. I'm leaning this is tied to work, but considering you're focused on it, and I've been seeing mostly relationship stuff, could also be relationships. But when it comes to work, it looks like things are going to go well. 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It is going to be difficult, though. It's not going to be easy. I never said it would be easy. Alright, why the 5 of Swords there in the past? Seven of Cups, 9 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. Okay. In the past, things were very confusing. Because of either self-deception or manipulation that you were dealing with there in the past. There was a barrier up when it came to working on things, making things grow there in the past. Lots of roadblocks. Could have been roadblocks in career even. Just a lack of opportunities maybe. And Five of Swords can be tied to wanting to win at all costs. So I'm seeing that here as well. That there was just a wall in between you and success there in the past. But we have Death at the bottom of the deck. Both of those are coming to an end. Things are transforming for you. Now, why the Seven of Swords as your strength? Ace of Swords, Page of Cups, Two of Cups. Okay. So, Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Alright. So, there could be honest communication regarding a betrayal. There's some emotion behind this. This could even be an apology. It's tied to a relationship, or a past relationship even. Now, you're also showing me you know the truth about a betrayal. How someone was in and out with that Knight of Wands. Okay, so why Justice in the immediate future? Now, one other thing I'll say is Seven of Swords. You may be showing me that it's a strength to avoid this. To not even deal with it. Okay. Why Justice in the immediate future? Ten of Cups, Five of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So, where there was a lot of happiness in a relationship, happy family, friends, even, Ten of Cups is all-encompassing happiness with everyone you care about. Well, there was a lot of sorrow that came from that. Past sorrow and past regrets here. But I am seeing that you learned from it, for one thing. I'm also seeing that solid communication between you and another person that you're showing me is a challenge, but also could be a victory. So in the immediate future, you're showing me things being made right, tied to that. Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck, where there was a lot of conflict. Okay, wrongs being right, possibly here. We'll see. Why Three of Pentacles here in the supportive energy? Four of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and Temperance. Okay, so interesting. We're ramping up from the Three of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles. Showing me something along the lines of wanting to hold on to this. This could be in your work. If so, once again, I see work doing better at ramp up. But also, this could be wanting to hold on to a friendship, bare minimum. But you're showing me there's communication tied to this. About healing things in time. So you may just want to remain friends with this person. Take the relationship element out of it. If you're being honest about that, then that may be okay. But make sure that that's what you actually want. Make sure you don't have ulterior motives there. But Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You're showing me it's very difficult. Okay. Why the Queen of Pentacles? And the hidden energy here. Page of Swords, King of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Okay, so there's some curiosity here when it comes to having a passionate new beginning. Now, this is in the hidden energy, so I think this is someone else. Likely that person from the past. They're showing me they have a lot of love for you, but so far there's just that little bit of curiosity. Just a Page of Swords. But Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. They're showing me this passionate new beginning with you would be an emotional wish fulfillment for them. Now, I'm not saying you feel the same way. I'm just seeing balance coming in. Possibly victory in dealing with this person. But we'll see. Why the Tower and the hopes and fears? Okay. This is definitely fear. So, for the Tower, we get the 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 4 of Wands. Deception, mind games, conflict, betrayal. Painful ending, tied up to commitment. You're showing me you're afraid of that. Okay. So why the 6 of Wands for the potential outcome? What is your definition of victory here? Three of Cups, the Star of the Empress. Okay. So, this actually looks good. I see a reunion. I see celebrating, bringing something together, things healing with someone you truly value, with that Empress at the start of the reading. Looks like I was wrong. It is the person from the past. From the looks of it. I'm not really seeing new, I'll be honest. This is all past energy. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Looks like this could lead to even healing a commitment. Or bringing a commitment back together. Okay. Let's get your final cards here. Now, one thing I will say is, Gemini, for you, your 7th Lord, Jupiter, 7th Lord of relationships, it's transiting in your 1st house. So, that shows a relationship can come to you. But also, it's transiting in Punarvasu. Punarvasu is the constellation, or Nakshatra, of repeats. So, you could be repeating a relationship during this time. Alright. Well, let's get your final cards. Strength, 7 of Pentacles, Temperance. Okay. So you're showing me it takes a lot of strength to put in that work. To balance and heal things here. To work on things, bare minimum. Because that Temperance was tied up to the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Now, like I said, I did see that there was a third party involved here. Now, I'm not getting that so much in the present, but in the past, clearly it was. Okay. But it looks like that work that wasn't being done in the past is now being done. At least there's an opportunity for that here. Yeah, Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I do see passionate action being taken here. Okay. Well, let's look at your oracle cards and see what's going on there. Okay. So, we have imprisonment, adjudication, and thief. So, feeling trapped, someone you can't trust, someone who deceived you, possibly even stole from you. You're showing me that there's a decision being made tied to this. Could be something being worked out between two people. Adjudication has two people in a courtroom, basically. Okay. Now, I'm not getting this as a legal matter or anything, so don't think it's that. transit-wise, it doesn't make sense for you. Okay. But we also have occupation, pathway, and wealthy men. So, it's been a long road in your career to achieving some kind of financial success. Now, wealthy man, usually I just take as a card of financial success. I mean, could be that there's a wealthy man in your career of some significance. But, let's clarify. Why imprisonment? Cup, you should accept valid criticism. And grapes, time to go out and have fun. Okay. So I'm getting you feel trapped because of other people's criticism. When you just want to go out and have fun, enjoy life. Now, I don't know if the criticism is valid or not, but there could be some validity to it. Why adjudication? Okay. Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. And mice, discord among friends or family. Okay. So, clearly, there's been a lot of disappointment and conflict. In particular with friends. Now, Moon is currently aspecting Anuradha, which is the Nakshatra or constellation of friendship. Both positive friendship and negative friendship, like frenemies. Alright, why thief? Frying pan, trouble, accusations. And rose, romances in the air. Okay, so you've been feeling trapped in this situation where there was someone you couldn't trust romantically. Also, that same Nakshatra or constellation of friendship is tied to love triangles. I clearly saw a love triangle here. So I'm getting that there's a friend you couldn't trust in that arena. Okay. Why occupation? Older man. Dealings a relationship with an older man. And yoke. Feeling tied down or frustrated. Okay. So, either you're an old man who's feeling like you're stuck in your career, or there's an older man who is kind of keeping you down in your career. This could be a manager who doesn't want to promote you or give you a raise. Yeah. Now, pathway. What's this long road about? Older woman. Dealings a relationship with an older woman. And, well, family wishes come true. Okay. So, either you're this older woman, or you could be beginning a relationship with an older woman down the line here. But pathway is a long road. It's not something that comes quick, for sure. Okay. Why wealthy men? Bowl, plenty of material things. And weeping willow, family sorrow. Okay. So I'm getting this as financial success. But things may not be great when it comes to family. We'll pull an extra card on that one. Basket, recognition and reward for merit. My cat's going off right as I said that. So, cats are a symbol of Purnavasu, which is a Nakshatra constellation tied to repeats, but also repeated failures. So I'm getting that you've kind of repeatedly failed when it comes to finances and career. But I am seeing that you're finally going to be recognized. That there's going to be reward for all the hard work that you've been putting in. And not to sound cheesy, but I do see wishes coming true. Okay, Gemini. Just be aware, I definitely see someone coming back. All these reads have been about someone coming back from the past. Okay. Yours had one of the best outcomes, though. Alright. Well, that's what I have for you, Gemini. If you like this video and want to see more great content like it, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out me and the channel. To be notified whenever I release a new video, be sure to hit the bell icon and select all. And if you'd like a Vedic Sidereal birth chart, a personal tarot reading, or an astrology consultation, the links to those will be in the description box and the comments below. And if you'd like to donate to help support the channel, the links to those will be in the description box as well. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.